Is the father of the bride, John Cantrell.
My opening line was...
No. On Fonse.
I am the father of the bride. Harriet. I've got the honour of doing the first speech today. Peter. There are 8. So you're going to know this is going to be pretty short. As a child, Harriet was strong-willed, determined, and knew what she wanted. So much so, even though we lived next door to her school, she was determined to be late and was successful most days. I think that's already been alluded to by Peter. I wasn't surprised that Harriet didn't opt for a religious wedding. So I remember when she was a child, she was about 6 years old, and she came to me mid-December one morning and said, "Dad, do you believe in God?" Yes. And I said, "Well, I don't, Harriet, but many people do, so it's a personal thing if you do or not." And I could see her pondering. I said, "Well, Harriet, do you believe in God?" She said, "No. Do you believe in Father Christmas?" We're also very proud of Harriet. She's achieved many things in life. 2 Cambridge degrees, 23 marathons. I couldn't even do one. I couldn't even do one marathon. 24. 23. 3 degrees. Oh, you also spent a year in Japan when you was 18, on your own, not knowing the language. I'm so pleased that she met Louis, and they seem a perfect match for each other. Louis is a great bloke, but if you ever invite him around your house, bloke means on.
Guy.
But if you ever invite him around your house, make sure you haven't got any single malt whiskey on show, because he'll clean you out. He certainly cleaned me out. And I had 5 bottles of this stuff. Louis is also the perfect guide to take you around Paris. And he took us around Paris in his 2CV. What? The Chauveau for the French people? Yeah, it's great. So he took us up Montmartre, and it's a great, but he told me when he took 3 fat Americans up there, they had to get out and walk because they were too heavy for the car. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would finally like to say a couple of thank you messages. Firstly to my beautiful daughter and her husband for making me the happiest, proudest father around today. Thank you secondly to all of you joining us here for the celebrations here today. You have helped make it such a magnificent occasion. Just before I finish, I'd like to know if anyone bought, if you look at the wedding list, did anyone buy a tractor or a gun? I tried to bring the gun, but the customs stole it. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I wish the bride and groom all the happiness in the world. Bride and groom.